As a sculptor, working in the medium I do work in, and having been working in this medium for 20 years, coming to the Bardini and showing here is truly an honour. I mean, it's something that's for me quite intimidating because I've been working in Tuscany for so long, but I feel that my work is at a place at the minute where it's ready for this type of exhibition, and fortunately the Bardini have been really supportive and ambitious enough to take on a show of contemporary marble sculpture in Florence. It's also particularly sort of challenging as a sculptor working in Tuscany to show in Florence because, you know, there's so much history here, but I feel that the work is ready for this, and I'm very excited. This new way of working and with the new body of work, mythology has become quite a strong point in my practice and visual language. In particular, I think Irish mythology has become something that I have been able to, in a sense, have the confidence to choose to be something that has inspired and helped me create a body of work. This piece in particular, Care, is based on a goddess, an Irish goddess. And it's a representation, my sort of representation of what I feel that she may have looked like within the stone, but also the body of work that I'm producing at the minute also deals with mythology and its place in contemporary society and the conversation that's happening now with contemporary society. And I feel that having the confidence to be able to relate back to where I came from was something that took a while. A lot of the work that I had produced previously and made previously relied on a lot of the tropes of the 17th century and sort of Renaissance, but having had a period of introspection and the ability to sort of look at myself, I feel that this moment is quite right for me to bring these themes and tropes out in my work, and that's represented in this piece, particularly Care. There's a body of work and a series of pieces that I feel I've considered transitionary works that have sort of moved my work from one place to another. As an artist, I've always felt it's really important to sort of challenge myself, to not to change how I work, but to push my practice and also push my use of the material and the stone and metals and bronzes I work with. And this is a really representative piece of that period of transition, from moving from representation to abstraction. And the young God standing is really significant for me because it is part of the start of a body of work that has continued on and is continuing on at the minute with my practice. And it's sort of, for me, speaks about a lot of things, the complications of contemporary society, what's going on right now, what's happened in the past when I was young, not God, but a young person. And I think that this idea of the young God and what that means spiritually in a way for me is something that's really interesting, really challenging. It's not about these great figures and these sort of stand up sort of symbols of society. It's the sort of like the young champions that sort of champion a lot of questions and ask a lot of sort of difficult subjects. Being a father of two young sons is something that's really important to me, and I feel that I want to create this sort of energy within this series of young gods. I'm doing another series of moon dancers and sun worshippers, and this sort of slight connection with mythology and spirituality and that being addressed and broadened out and pulled out within the work is something that really excites me at the minute.